I'm Iain. I'm from NGBG in Malmo, which is the southernmost city in Sweden. Bridge goes just there to Copenhagen. We recently had the Eurovision Song Contest there, which was most enjoyable for all people involved in artistic and activist circles. But it went by with no serious violence, no deaths, no nothing. People express themselves. All right, so this is the area where we are. It's Norra Grängesbergsgatan here. It separates, I'd say, like a hipster area, you know, from a heavily immigrant area. It's an old industrial place. Yeah, okay, well, here you see these are two big factory buildings. This area was all factories at one point. Now these are mostly small workshops and mosques, rehearsal rooms, all kinds of stuff that takes advantage of failing industrial areas. I mean, I think they bring us in to do that, right? That's what we're here for. The top one, where's that thing? This one, the commune the city wanted to build houses here. But the next door factory really didn't, and that one too, really didn't like that idea, because as soon as you move residential into the area, they will complain so much about everything that they will have the right to close it down. Now, we'd had that experience before with bars, clubs, culture houses, because it's the same thing. As soon as somebody moves in, it doesn't matter if the bar has been there since the medieval times. As soon as somebody complains, you close down. Residential totally decide what happens there. Okay, buttons. So of course the police's solution was to come in like Batman. And I mean, they walk along our street with, what is it? There's like 20 policemen and Secret Service agents. They try to make it look like you cannot move in our area without being murdered, which is not something that we always dispute, because burning a car once a month keeps the rent prices down pretty effectively. This says Malmo's problem street is the youth's meeting place. That says stop shooting, which is pretty much straight to the point. But the solutions was impossible, because the property developers, the city hall, the people that use the area, the factories, everybody has a different priority, a different interest. So what we do is, since 2016, we've run a festival in land that we borrow off the factories. What else did I write? Oh yeah, we get some shit from them. They try and play nice. So with public funding, industrial land, and voluntary workforce, all the different communities managed to come together without too much conflict, based on that we would be independent, that we'd respect each other, tolerate each other, there would be freedom of expression and freedom of association. The festival is non-profit, it's open call, hyper-local, radically diverse, no tickets, no fences, no headliners. I'm glad I wrote that down because I wouldn't have remembered it. But it's basically, we don't curate. I appreciate curation, I think it's a good thing in most circumstances, but our policy is just to open, accept applications, build as many stages as we can get financing to do, and not really care about how good people are in the sense. You want to play, you play. You want to paint, you paint. Generally, the quality is just pretty good, actually. But it's the only thing that we would do is make sure it's diverse enough. So I wouldn't take the third techno stage if somebody wanted to play banjo sitting on a burning car or something like that, or whatever it is. As long as it's a different thing, we would take it in. What have we got? Oh yeah, this is mostly advertising stuff when I'm trying to persuade the businessman. We're incredibly successful. You see, from 2016 to 2023, we've gone from 4.5 to 50,000. As a reward, they gave us this is beautiful. We were going to make a great deal between the three different kind of groups, and everybody's going to be happy. We did bicycles, we built the neighbors in room, 176 events. Come on, faster, faster. There was 4,500 people in 2016. Last year in 2023, we had 50,000 people. The people who visit as customers are not important to me. The important thing is that we had over 2,000 artists of all different kinds on stage. We do it for the artists, not for the audience. We don't believe the audience is important, but that works. 19,000 volunteer hours. Oh, 200 volunteers. I probably missed something important. And then everything went to hell. So the day after Christmas, I got a message from the landlord that we have to move out in 3 months. They have trademarked the name NGBG. The shared website that us, the City Hall, and the landlords was using, we were blocked access to that, and the social media accounts that they started. In April, they threw us out. They still haven't told us why, what the problem is, but it sort of feels like they think we're a bit too woke, or, I don't know, bad. We're bad people. We're trying to work out what we did wrong, and we're trying to find a way to continue. What they want us to do at the moment is to rip up the permits, which we sensibly already applied for last year. We have the permits. They want us to rip them up and allow them to take over. We're a membership organization. I'm very much a conciliatory person, but when my members are as angry as they currently are, we have no choice than to engage in conflict with both commercial and public bodies at the same time.